Now that's a perfect episode stop point. Honestly, though, I need to go pee. I'm sorry. I'm gonna BRB. I must. Away to the toilet I go. Oh, I can't believe the ship exploded. What a bad ending that was. Jesus Christ. Oh, that felt good. And I also don't know why my light was still on as well. I had one of those toilet thoughts too. I was like, man, maybe I should just do my little... I should just record my YouTube stuff while I'm streaming. But then I'm like... No. It would be weird. It'd be weird. I definitely want to get into doing into my little one-shot fingers as well, like with the demos and whatnot of like little games coming out. But then, yeah, I'll see. Just because they've released a demo for the new Star Ocean, I'm like, ooh. Well, I say the new Star Ocean, but the remastered first Star Ocean game. Just adding more things on my plate to do as always. It's great. It really is. And I still procrastinate playing Star Rail and Nikkei. I've got a problem. Estelle, is anything on the radar? Nope. All the lights are out, it looks like. Seems like we completely lost them. Good. Doki doki. I mean, it's completely natural for you to feel embarrassed at the moment, Estelle, considering how he's basically kissed you and left you. And the last time you met, you'd also basically both confessed your feelings for one another. God, it was heart-wrenching. I gotta say, I was surprised by the bandits. They're kind of okay. I never thought they'd show up out of the blue to save us like that. Yeah, I do. I really do. And Dot Hack GU as well. Maybe I've been a bit too hard on them. It's true. And technically, Cyberpunk 2077 as well. It's true. I just saw us as two parties bound to a contract. But I suppose relationships between people aren't that simple. What's this all of a sudden? Put two people together and maybe they'll fight. Maybe they'll be friends. All kinds of stuff can happen. That's just how people act, you know? Yes. How people act was never very clear in the world I lived in. Oh. Why is Estelle shaking, but Joshua's isn't? I don't know if it's meant to be symbolism or if it's just, you know, a bug. Kill or be killed. Take or be taken from. Until I met you, my life was an endless cycle of such simplicity. But, even you had some good times with Louie and your sister, right? I can't wait for Joshua to notice that Estelle's also wearing a skirt. Louie told you about that, did he? Yeah. It's true, I have those memories, but they feel like someone else's. What? After my heart was shattered, my memories of Hamill were no longer my own. I think it's because I gave up being human and chose to become a puppet. I do clearly remember my sister's death. She and I were attacked by a man lying in wait for stragglers. The man swatted me away and forced my sister to the ground. Oh. At the time, I was too young to know what he probably meant to do. All I knew was that he was hurting my sister and had a bad feeling, so I grabbed onto the man's back. I ended up getting crushed and thrown off immediately. Somehow, though, I had managed to get my hands on the man's gun. Thinking about it, I wonder, did I have a talent for killing people, even then? I'd never even been taught how, but I still removed the safety and pulled the trigger with no hesitation. The man fell over, spewing blood from his mouth, looking confused. Did he, in the shooting, also hit his sister? At that moment, I finally realized I'd shot a man. He wasn't quite dead yet, though. He jumped up, combat knife out, screaming and gurgling incoherently with mud in his eyes. I curled up and closed my eyes like I was being attacked by a wild animal. But there was no impact. I was embraced by something soft. When I opened my eyes, there was my sister, gently smiling at me. The man had collapsed at some point, and Louis was standing there, dumbstruck with horror. My sister, cradled by Louis, gave me her harmonica. Then she closed her eyes. Oh. I remember every detail, you see. Even talking about it like this doesn't make me feel sad. Just a slight tugging at the heart, like reading a stranger's diary. And the same is true of my time with you. No! I do think I was changed a little by touching your warmth. I learned happiness and joy with you and finally came to think of you as someone dear. But somewhere it all felt as if it was distant. I suspect that's what my real self was feeling. The empty void of the broken puppet that is Joshua Astray. My God, We can fix it. We can fix it. This is goodbye, Estelle. Please, do not chase after me anymore. I was a little happy to see you one last time, but even so, we really should not be together. Being with someone like me will never be good for you. And to be frank, you will only be a burden to me. So... Gwen, please. You're a terrible liar, you know that? What? Joshua? Joshua? Listen. Ah, this is the music, like when you start this game. It's the menu music. Oh, you. It's the sad version. I've seen and heard a lot since you left. And now I think I understand. I understand the reason you left. The real reason. The one you haven't even admitted to yourself. You can't bear to be with me because your heart's broken? Ooh. Got a little bit of beat to it. Never mind. It's changing. It's changing. I like it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You feel like being with me is someone else's story that you can never, ever have? And come on, I'll be a bad influence on you? Or you'll hold me back? What? That's all a bunch of lies. Every single one. Especially that last one. They aren't lies. No, Joshua. Really, listen. I understand now. You're really, really scared. What? You think it's your fault that your sister died, and you'd never ever forgive yourself if something happened to me. That's why you ran away from me that night. Everything else is just pinned on afterwards. That's ridiculous. He's cutting onions in here. Weissman's conditioning left me incapable of feeling fear. He took away my ability to feel it so that I wouldn't hesitate during an operation. I'm just hearing excuses here, Joshua. You're literally just fishing for excuses. God, I do the same whenever I've done something bad. Instead of just being like, you know what, I accept I've done something wrong here. I always look for a reason why it's not my fault. That's literally what you're doing right now, Joshua. You're a little off target, I'm afraid. No, darn it. I'm not talking about something that superficial. Joshua, you said you can't help but feel like your sister's death happened to someone else, right? Do you know why that is? Of course. It's because I am a broken wreck of a human being. No, wrongo. We aren't letting self-pity get in the way here, young man. Joshua, you just don't want to remember how awful it was when your sister died. How you blame yourself for it. Unconsciously, you've been trying to think of it as someone else's problem, to get away from it. A lot of people do that. Oh, truth bombs. And on that ship, don't tell me you weren't afraid there. I mean, it was a lot of work just to sneak on board, right? But you didn't even hesitate to help me escape. It's almost as if you were trying to get me away from danger as fast as you possibly could. Danger you were afraid of. I love that they've incorporated the harmonica into the tune as well, because it links them together. It's to do with his past, and it literally links them, because he gave it to her as he left as well. It's, god damn it. When did this game come out again? It was like 2014 or something. Or no, it wasn't even that. It was like 2006 originally. I'm not talking translated, I'm talking like original. God. You aren't a broken wreck, Joshua. You're just scared. Mostly because you care for people so much it breaks your heart. And you're lying to yourself about it. That's how I see it. And I know I'm right. But that can't. Ugh. Why can you? Have you forgotten, Buster? I'm Liberl's #1 Joshua watcher. Now that I know all about your past too, I'm the biggest authority on Joshua Ashtray in the world. I know more than Weissman or Louis even. Joshua scared and Joshua brave. Joshua lying and Joshua honest. My beloved Joshua. I finally found you, Joshua. I finally reached you. You're making this hard, Estelle. You're making this hard for me, damn it. Stop. But I need to say this. I don't want to just be one more person you feel like you have to protect. As long as I'm a bracer, I can't stay away from danger. That's not going to change even if you leave again, Joshua. It's what I have to do to be who I am. And so, Joshua, let's make a promise. Promise? Let's go forward together from now on and protect each other equally. I'm strong enough to be able to cover your back now, Joshua. And if you're at my side, there's nothing I can't beat. No matter what kind of crazy nonsense the society throws at me, I won't die. So you don't need to be afraid for me anymore. I promise. Estelle. Oh, Joshua, no. Don't you do it. Why? How? Oh, that sprite, man. This is going to be one of the games that actually makes me get emotional too, damn it. Only Nier Automata and Nier Replicant and did Walk into the End have made me sort of get emotional with things. Although, to be fair, Persona 4 did get me a bit too. Persona 5, not as much. I haven't been able to cry since Karen died. I could never even shed tears as an act, but now it's okay. No one's looking. Cry as long as you want, and I'll just hold you like this. I hold it together, damn it. Thank God I've got my comfort squig. Thanks, Squigums, for being here with us. Oh God, these two goofballs. That was, a little embarrassing. No kidding. Oh, right. Here, let me return this. His eyes have gone back to normal. I thought they would. Oh. Seriously, Joshua? This is your only memento of Karen, right? You shouldn't just fob this off onto others without thinking, buddy. Yes. It was a bit thoughtless of me, wasn't it? I was kind of wondering, what kind of person was she? What kind of person? She was friendly to everyone she met, kind almost to a fault. And she had dignity born of humility. She and Louis, Louis back then, were perfect together. I was always a little jealous of them as a child. Friendly, kind, and dignified. So she was kind of like Chloe then? It's a good comparison thinking about it. See, in a way, I would have liked it instead if, because I don't know if they're going to do it anyway, is if he actually said that's why he was shocked when he first saw her. Because when he saw Chloe, Chloe reminded him of his sister. Because when Joshua has the wig on, and just in general with the portraits, I mentioned this in FC, they are very similar. Very similar are Joshua and Chloe in their portraits. And that would have been a great moment to say that. But maybe it'll still happen. I seem to have a knack of saying things before they actually say what I actually literally just said. So we'll continue. Karen didn't look like Chloe. She had my eyes and hair, but they were similar in spirit. Oh. Estelle? Oh, nothing? Oh, speaking of Chloe, you realise you worried her and everyone else sick too, and not just me, right? She's thinking if she wants to tell Chloe that or not, because that'll give Chloe an edge in game since, like, you know, she also has things for Joshua, and they're rivals for his attention. You have some serious grovelling to do when we get back, young man. Estelle, if you say something like, oh, I don't have the right to go back, I'm gonna just drag you back by your hair, okay? Sure you're a Weissman spy, but you didn't even know it, right? Even helping the bandits get their ship back was done to try and stop the Society, right? If you tell Dad about the Society's plans, that'll make it even. That's what they call a plea bargain, right? That's not quite how a plea bargain works. Besides, even if you want to stop the Society, you can't get back on that ship, can you? In that case, your only option is to work with us now, Buster. And if you hadn't been abducted, I could have destroyed the Glorious as I originally planned. Yeah, sorry. Wait, hold on. How can you say destroy the Glorious so easily? I know it's the Society we're talking about, but were you really going to kill them all? It would take nothing less to stop Weissman and Louis. And even then, there's a decent chance that they'd survive the destruction of the Glorious. For the love of... No, actually, I think it's for the best I got caught. You were going to do something completely crazy, Joshua. You're all... Estelle's being all cute and naive again, aren't you? No, not at all. It's just that you've matured a lot as a person while we've been apart. But ultimately, you're still Estelle. That makes me happier than I thought possible. Oh god, the emotional damage. Oh, I am very pleased now that I put the part thing with the fade to black, and this can be its own thing for when it hits the YouTubes eventually, because this is perfect. Oh god, it's perfect. Come on, Estelle. Actually, I'll wait a bit longer just in case. Come on, Estelle. Why the heck does Joshua's smile still make my heart race? It's because it's been a while, isn't it? It still gets me right there. Estelle? Hey! You got along pretty well with that tomboy, right? Tomboy? Oh, you mean Josette? Well, at first we had our differences. Even so, we came to understand each other pretty well by the end, I'd say. Here it comes. Understand each. Did you kiss her? What? Question, answer, give. Right. Oh, of course I didn't. Our relationship wasn't like that. Oh, good. Well, then... Can I request a do-over of that night? A do-over? Oh! The first kiss is really important to a girl, you know? Or I'll do what Gwen said and tie you down to the bed and not let you leave. Or the bread. I'll tie you down with bread to the bed. And it was all your fault that mine got wasted. So you've got to take responsibility, mister. Estelle. This explains one of the sort of arts I have, like for wallpapers, of them having a smooch at late in the evening at the sea. This is the scene. I've seen that art a lot when I was looking up thumbnails for stuff. It makes a lot of sense now. Estelle. I suppose I do. Aw, he's all shy now. Hey, Joshua! Did they kiss? Did they kiss? I don't know if they did, or did they get interrupted? Josette! Oh, could you not? Yes, exactly. Could you not? The tomboy! What? Ah, heck, you got away too, huh? I was hoping you'd stay caught. Gee, maybe I should have thrown you at them as a distraction, but I don't think they'd like grimy tomboys. Come on, Josette, don't start a fight. Gonna object to a brief truce, I hope, Miss Bracer. Yeah, well, you guys did save us back there after all. So, thank you. Really. We wouldn't have made it without you. There's no need to thank us. Psh, I don't remember saving you. So just keep your thanks to yourself, okay? Okay. One of you is getting dragged off to prison after all, it looks like. That aside, Estelle, what are your plans now? Huh? Can't ask again if you wanted to come with us, but... I'm thinking it looks like we don't even need to ask, huh? Yes. Forgive me. I'm not really certain how things will go from here. Right now, though, I will be traveling with Estelle. Joshua... I see. Ah, whatever. At least there's still a chance. What? Joshua, remember! You get tired of Miss Airhead over there, just come on back to us. You'll always have a place in the Bobcat, okay? I mean, Josette is a cutie pie, so... Walk over here and call me an airhead one more time, you greasy tomboy. Thank you, Josette. Don, Kyle, I owe all of you so much. That's our line. Good luck and stay safe. Hopefully we'll meet again someday. Wait, why is there looks like a void in the top right? My immersion is ruined. Somebody forgot to put in the C. Estelle. What is it? You do understand that the enemies we've made are overwhelmingly powerful, right? You were captured primarily as bait to lure me out, I suspect. That way the Glorious wouldn't be destroyed in Weissman's absence. Oh. And to be honest, Louis probably could have saved the ship after kicking our bodies into the sea. I'm fairly sure the reason he didn't was out of pity. Pity how weak I was, I mean. All of the enforcers are the same. In terms of pure power, they are all masters. Far stronger than me, even Rene. We have picked what will probably be the hardest fight of our lives. Yeah. Death Moons, absolutely do not worry. In all honesty, I figured you've been very busy, especially with it being back to school and stuff. And I remember you mentioning your migraine. And I know that I haven't seen you around in Zamoka's or Alchemy's either. So it's like, you know what? It's fine. You're a very busy mother. And you have no reason to say sorry. If anything, and you want to catch up with the story, it's all going on YouTube anyway. Edited too. But yeah, we've got Joshua back. You have a good rest as well, though. And it's nice to see you. Have a good one. Honestly, it really is. Have a good one. But yeah, I was thinking when it comes to... when I do the other ones, outside of this, and obviously the Tales. The Tales series, I'll do some proper nice, decent sort of cutting and stuff. But I may take a different approach to YouTube with the future ones. I don't think I'm going to put them at Raw. But I'll probably only do very minute editing with stuff like Tales and, you know, and etc, etc, etc. Yeah. But I do promise. I promise I won't ever run from reality again. I will walk with you until the very end. Joshua, I promise too, to the very end. Chapter 6, The Whereabouts of Bonds.